Hey, welcome back to Nerdsense. You can find us at nerdsense.net, Instagram, Untapped, all the places. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and
I wasn't going to use that. Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not too much. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We have Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews. You can check him out over at his YouTube channel. And then you can also check us out over at nerdsense.net, where you can get to all of our things. And then, Kyle, from your YouTube channel, you can get to all of your things, I imagine, too, right?
yeah, just Instagram and then Untapped.
Cool. So very exciting. We have a collaboration beer this evening. This is thoroughly new, courtesy of Hop Butcher. It is a collaboration with the guys at Perennial in Missouri, the makers of Abraxas. I think that's probably the most well-known beer that everyone would probably know by them. This is a Citra, Chinook, Mosaic, and Strata hopped IPA, not a double IPA like most of the Hop Butcher beers we do are. This is an IPA coming in at 6.5%.
And I think Perennial brewed this on their system too.
Oh, they did? So they released their own version of it? That's awesome.
I think so.
So how are you gentlemen on this fine Wednesday evening?
Life is good. It's hectic, but it's good. Hope that's true for other people. They're doing well.
Yes, same here. You're right.
I have a watch band that almost matches my shirt, so I'm pretty excited.
Let me see.
Today.
Is that your new one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, when I said let me see, I realized because I'm recording this in another thing, so I kind of made it bigger to get rid of the StreamYard logo. So I couldn't see it. But anyways.
Nice.
Okay, now I can
This is why your guys' videos are like 20 minutes long.
100%.
All right.
This beer looks... Yeah, it looks relatively like almost a burnt yellow on the verge of orange.
Yeah.
Yours looks super light on camera.
Yeah, I think like usual, Mike's is the closest for me in real life.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I feel like Sean's is closer to mine, but it's all good. I mean, I'm basically sort of getting like a sort of an earthy yellow with like a nice pearly white head, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Want to get a nose?
Sure.
Holy shit. That's really, really pleasant.
That's very delicious.
Because you get like sweet tropical for sure, but there is some nice like dankiness too. So like it's just bursting with aroma.
Yeah.
It's like straight up candy, tropical fruit, berry.
Yeah. For a second, I had to double check that there's no galaxy in there. I'm getting like a lot of pineapple too.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see pineapple. I could see that.
Not the overripe sort of smashed up stuff, but almost like a can of Dole, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely getting like tropical fruits. I'm definitely getting all sorts of like nice like spring ripened berries. I'm getting some nice stuff in here, man.
And then there's just that kiss of like sweetness that you kind of get from, I think, the touch of lactose that they're adding to these beers. At least the last couple hop butchers I've had, I've gotten that like confectionery sweetness on the nose.
Yeah. I agree with Mike's assessment about the pineapple specifically, but everything else is very ripe fruit. Yeah. Like it's so sweet. And it does lean tropical. I get the berry though, and this does have mosaic, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. I get some nice mango. I mean, yeah, you get a cacophony of aromas.
Yep. Do we get a taste?
Yeah.
Do it.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Wow. That is very, very drinkable.
Yeah. Those 7.5% ones, you always have to mention the mouthfeel.
Yep.
This one has like really good mouthfeel for a single IPA. Like Not that a single IPA can't have a good mouthfeel, but like just from these guys, I always associate it more with a double IPA. But this has a really nice mouthfeel.
And the level of
I took
bitterness
such a
is
big sip.
perfect. What were you gonna say?
I took such a big sip, I had to refill the glass. My first sip. Ridiculous.
But yeah, the level of bitterness kind of like once you first sip it, you get a little bit of resin, a little bit of tropical fruit with the resin, and then it kind of bitters out very nicely. It's a way more bitter than I was expecting given the nose.
Yeah. It does drink more like a single IPA that way with a more bitterness in their doubles. Yeah.
Yeah, not as sweet.
Yeah, but the bitterness, it isn't like a bitterness hit. It almost like evolves into the bitterness. You know what I mean? Like when you take a sip, like you're starting off with that gorgeous mouthfeel that Kyle brought up, and you're getting I'm almost getting a combination right at the front of that crackery malt.
That's a good
and like just like sort of faint tropical fruits, like just not a burst, but a very nice, pleasant thing that as it hits the mid palate, it starts to get almost pick up bitterness, and then once it hits the back palate, I'm getting that nice evolution into the bitterness. It's not like take a sip and then it just hits you. Yeah. It's almost like the beer is evolving as you're sipping. For me.
Do you think the bitterness hits you like a wave, or that it gradually is being introduced?
That's what I feel. I feel like it's being gradually introduced.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like, sometimes you take the sip of beer and you just get that punch. I'm not getting that. I'm almost just like it's almost like evolving into that bitterness at the back. It's. I mean, this may sound pretentious as I'm describing this, but that's how I feel when I'm taking the sip.
Really?
No, that makes sense. Do you guys get like the resin hit though? Like maybe not resin. I guess piney, but like there's still a little bit of a touch of resin at the beginning with the tropical fruits.
I mean, I haven't got a little bit of that in the aroma. Like I do get that.
Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah.
Because I feel like if I like my initial sip, if I make sure it's on the front of my palate, I get that, and then all the other kind of fruits kind of come through, and then it does that bittering out thing. And I find if you really kind of let it play across the mid palate, you can get kind of that sweet pineapple coming through. It's really well done complex beer.
Yeah,
it is eminently drinkable.
Oh, it's crushable. I keep like going back to take sips, and I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna go down too quick.
Yeah,
my can's all done.
My can's all done.
No, I mean it's empty.
Nice.
And I'm down to that much.
Juicy pineapple, pleasant dank, bright tropical. Yeah, I would say.
Oh, it does say pineapple.
That makes sense. In the pleasant dank, yeah. So I guess. Hashtag nailed
Let's give it the pineapple. I'm surprised because I mean, again, you just get these I shouldn't say these rabbit holes. You put like hops in boxes, like oh yeah, like Galaxy's pineapple, Vic's Secret is also pineapple. I don't look at these hops and think pineapple, but
when you throw them all together,
taste it. So,
does anyone get the Chinook? Sometimes when I have Chinook, I get like a spiciness, but not maybe as like if you let it sit on your back, like let it linger after you drink it.
I was just gonna say it's like kind of on my tongue now.
Yeah.
A little spiciness, just a little bit. I didn't identify that before. I'm glad you said that because I wouldn't have put two and two together, but that would make sense. That's what's lingering on my tongue now.
The funny thing is the perennial version doesn't mention Chinook. It just says a 40-40-20 blend of Citra, Mosaic, and Strata. So I wonder if they just decided to add Chinook to give it a little bit extra oomph. But yeah, no, this beer is extremely well done, especially for 6.5%. It's really nice to get like a nice, really full kind of just single IPA. You don't have to go with the double IPA with the high ABVs to get that really elegant mouthfeel, all those flavors, and just having that like that level of bitterness still there is really, 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 really nice.
I'm really liking their use of Strata. It just adds this cool extra thing, and at least the last few I've had from them that had that in as one of the hop additions. Yeah, this is delicious.
Yeah, agreed. I think Strata was like one of their beers was when I was really first introduced to Strata, and I really started kind of really digging on it. So yeah, I'm really digging the Strata and the way that they kind of use it with all their beers. Okay, on that note, down in the
Mike
comments,
doesn't like this beer at all.
down in the comments, if you have had Hop Butcher and Perennials thoroughly new their Chinook, Citra, Mosaic, and Strata hopped IPA coming in at 6.5%. What do you think of it? Do you love it? Have you had the perennial version? And have you had this version to compare it to? Which one do you like better? What do you think of either one? And yeah, so almost went through our outro again.
I have a hot take.
What'd you say?
I have a hot take.
Yeah.
This may not be their best beer. It's in the top echelon for me.
When you look at the ratio of everything, flavor, the aroma, the lower ABV, the mouth, it's a crusher, but it commands your attention. Yeah, I mean, it hits on so many levels, man.
Yeah, this is a beer that you could drink out of the can while at a cookout and not think of it, but still like stop and then like catch yourself and go, wow, this beer has, because sometimes you're just drinking, you just like drinking, right? This has that ability to kind of just make you stop and go, oh, wow, this is a really good beer. And you're not worried about like smashing a million of them back, because it's too high. 6.5 is still relatively high, but yeah.
I'm thoroughly impressed. I really loved it.
Ditto. So don't forget to check Kyle out over at No Hype Beer Reviews. We will link to him down below and somewhere over here or something.
Yeah, and check out my channel, because we'll be doing, the three of us, a beer review of a different Hop Butcher beer. Yes. So yeah, check it out.
Be on the lookout for that. Cool. I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
I'm Kyle.
And this is Nerdsense.